Hello, my friends. Today we're going to talk about a bunch of different updates in my life. This is going to be episode 3 of Stryker IRL. A lot of things have happened and there's a lot to talk about. First of all, update to the ketogenic diet. I started last Wednesday, so it's been 11 days and I've lost 12 pounds, down to 195.5. So I guess it's technically 11 and a half pounds, but these things fluctuate a little bit throughout the day. So I'm really happy about that. What have I been doing? I've been doing basically a intermittent fast, which I'll keep my eating in a window of 6 hours. And usually I try to get it a little less than that, maybe 4 hours or 5 hours. Sometimes I do the OMAD one meal a day, and I'm doing a little bit of exercising. I walk at least a mile on the treadmill, do a little bit of lifting, different muscle group each day just to keep that metabolism high. And it's working really well. Although last night I did have a dream about eating. And my dream was my wife and I went to Vegas and we hit up like an amazing buffet, and it had just the best dessert buffet you could imagine. And I woke up and I knew what was happening. And I'm just like, I mean, it was ice cream and donuts. And so I am missing all my favorite foods. I'm missing some carbs. And I can't wait to be done with the diet and eat some nachos and tacos and pizza and burgers and have some kind of dessert. So the goal is 20 pounds in 20 days, and I'm almost there. Next up, dealing with adversity. There's been, you know how they say like bad things come in threes? Well, in my case, it's even more than threes. So, first of all, in the last video, I told you that the light above me had a small electrical fire break out. And there's a lot of electrical problems in my house. I had an electrician come out and assess the situation. I need 4 ballasts replaced in the downstairs. I'm not an electrician. I'm not going to do this myself. I know some of you can do it easily. I don't have time to do it and I don't want to do it. Some things are DIY I can do myself, but electricity is nah. So not only that, but had the guy come out, and I also need a generator, period. And I need one that like is a whole house generator that hooks up to my natural gas line. And that way when we lose power, which we do like twice a year, I have to have electricity here because this is my job. I work from home and I need to be able to stream and make videos and make content. So I want to have a whole house generator, let alone the fact that my family needs to, we live in Michigan, so it can be freezing cold and I need some kind of heat here. So I want to get a whole house generator hooked up. He gave me a crazy price just to do some outlets in the house. We have like 4 outlets that are bad, that are causing problems. We have one, two, three, four fixtures outside of the 4 that are down here. So we've got 8 fixtures that need to be replaced, and some of them have ballast, some of them are just fixtures, some of them are outside, some of them are inside. And then I've got a hardwired smoke detector that needs to be replaced. Just a bunch of odds and ends stuff. So he gave me a $4,000 quote on all that work, and I thought that was pretty crazy, but it is what it is. There are no other electrical contractors around that'll even return my call. So he gave me a quote for a new generator, a whole house generator, and install, which has to have a lot of upgrading to get up to code too, because my house is from the 70s and everything's breaking down now. All at once, one by one, everything's breaking down. So he has to get a bunch of things up to code. And the quote for a new generator and all the work that needs to be done, parts and labor and everything, was like $20,000, which is depressing to say the least, because my wife needs a new car and that's going to cost like $20,000 or more, well, probably a lot more. So while all this is going on, our dryer dies and it's shot. I tried to get it to work. It's old and we just need a new dryer. And like I said, we've got natural gas hookup to it. So I hooked up the dryer last time to the natural gas line, but it's really janky. It's like this, I don't know, quarter inch. It's either stainless steel or aluminum or something. It's a really thin metal and it kind of loops around. So I ordered a new dryer on homedepot.com. I wanted to have them deliver it, install it, and haul away the old one. So after several days without having a dryer, they finally deliver it and we're downstairs. So they bring the dryer downstairs. He takes one look at the setup and he's like, "Oh, we can't install this." He's like, "Your natural gas line isn't up to code. We have to have a hard line with a shut off right here to even install it." He's like, "But maybe there's like a loophole. I could install this." He looks down, sees that there's corrosion on the hookup to the dryer, and goes, "Oh, no, we can't touch this. If there's any corrosion, we can't touch it." So I had to call a plumber to come out, and also they couldn't haul it away because there was nothing to haul away. So I had to have a plumber come out and see if he could install it for me. He comes out and he looks at the whole setup and he's like, "No, man, this is not code anymore. This is long from being able to be installed by us. We have to install a whole new gas line, and that is going to be a hassle." So he gives me a quote for a whole new gas line install, and then he's going to install the dryer, which isn't a big deal after that. And he's got to install new shutoffs and all this stuff. Thank God, I mean, it was like $400, which isn't that. I mean, I was like, okay, yeah, do that. And then he hooked up the dryer. We're all good. And while he was over here, my wife was complaining that there was like this black residue in the bottom of the toilet, and it was starting to get a little rusty. And I'm like, oh, great, our water softener. So I go, I check the water softener. It's full of salt. I filled it up a couple weeks ago, but then I look and it's got a little screen on it, and the screen's not on. So I'm like, what's going on here? I mess around with it, try to reset it, try to unplug it, replug it, what do I know? And there's something else plugged into the same plug that's working. So I'm like, okay, it's not that, it's not this. Well, while the guy was over here, the plumber, I had him look at it. He looked at all these different things. He's like, how old is this? Like, I don't know. Here's the paperwork for it. It was like 16 years old. So he's like, they don't make parts for that anymore. You can't get replacement parts for it. He was trying to figure out if we could replace the plug or just replace this and that to make it cheaper. He's a really nice guy, a straightforward shooter. And we couldn't. So I had to order a new water softener. $2,200 to get that down here and get that installed, haul away, all that kind of stuff. So that's another just ridiculous. And then the dryer was like $700 with additional parts and delivery and all that. It got up to be like $800 plus then haul away. We're at like $900 when it's all said and done. So we got 20 grand plus 900 plus 400 plus 2,200. And that's not all. In the middle of all of this stuff going on, my wife goes to pick up my daughter from school and her car dies. And I got to show you the car because she's an oldie, but a goodie. She's lasted us quite a while, and she has refused to get a new car until that thing absolutely dies. So it's been a little bit of a money pit over the last 5, 6, 8 years, $400 here, $800 there, $600 here. And it just kind of keeps adding up. And I'm like, I'm not putting any more money into this. The next time something goes wrong, we got to get you a new car. The thing is like shot. It's a rust bucket. The seat belts are broke. Everything's broken. It just barely gets from point A to point B. So now we got to get a new car. And it's not like there's a bunch of used cars around that are affordable. I want my wife to have a reliable vehicle when she's driving around. She works too, even though it's part-time, but she picks my daughter up and takes her to school. So I want her to have a reliable vehicle. Looking around at the used vehicles at the Ford dealership, if you want something that has like under 50,000 miles, it's going to cost you almost as much as like a lower end new vehicle. So now the question is, do we just get like a cheap new vehicle, or do we get something that's used with like 50, 60,000 miles on it that someone probably drove into the ground? And also, we live in Michigan. So if you buy a used car in Michigan, it's had years of salt damage and it's probably starting to rust out. And it's probably right at that point where you're going to have to pump a bunch of money into it. So there we go. There's another, let's just say $30,000. And this is all in the last like week and a half. At the same time, when I've been doing this keto diet, as you adjust to it, you can be a little lethargic. You can be a little moody and hungry when you're dealing with hunger, blood sugar issues, slight blood sugar issues. But I'm kind of like in the zone now, especially since I'm doing intermittent fasting with it. I'm not eating till like 4 to 6 o'clock at night. Dealing with all these hassles and struggles, I'm not complaining. This is part of life. This is adversity. And it actually feels kind of good to get an obstacle put in front of you that you have to navigate around. And when you come out the other end, you feel good about it. So I'm going to get through all this. It's going to be fine. It's just going to be a setback. And I don't know, maybe I just won't be able to buy any cards for a while. Just kidding. I got a bunch of cards right here to open. Actually, I bought these before all these struggles and stuff. So these are probably the last card singles I'm going to be able to open for quite a while. I'm still going to open wax and stuff on the channel all the time. But as far as individual purchases that can add up, that really have very little entertainment value for the people, this is probably going to be it for a while. And I've also got some exclusive Jeff Becker photos to open, and we're going to save that for last. Okay, first off, package number 1. If you like the video, hook me up with a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, this person must... Oh, they're from Michigan. Okay. They must know. They must know. I just bought these on eBay, but let's see. A little bonus pack. I'll take that. Ooh, X-Fractors. Got a Riley Green, Bowman Chrome rookie. Parker Meadows, Colt Keith, Reese Olson. Nice X-Fractors. That is really nice of you. Thank you for including those. And what do we have in here? Keep up the awesome breaks. Go Tigers. I've been fishing around on eBay, trying to pad the collection. And here we have it. Check that out. The Riley Green 2023 Ultraviolet All-Stars rookie card. That is, it's just a little guilty pleasure. I mean, it's not a super expensive card, but I've opened up enough of this stuff to know that to get it completely centered and get a gem PSA 10, it's not the easiest thing to do. So we're going to put that up on the stage and open up package number 2. You may see a reoccurring theme here. Let me know if you've bought any singles lately and what you're into, what you're buying. Are you buying stuff graded already, or do you like to buy it raw? You like 9s, or are you going with the big boys, the 10s? Here we go. Bam! Another affordable one. Considering that it is a on-card rookie auto, and it's the blue parallel numbered to 99. I thought that was a pretty good deal. I'm kind of fishing around for cards in this same price range. Something that's like relatively affordable, but it's a high-end card. On-card chrome autograph. You know, we got the Topps Chrome. It's Topps Chrome product. It's checking all the boxes. Rookie, numbered, on-card, Topps Chrome. Bam. It's the Riley Green show, ladies and gentlemen. One more. How are we going to get into this package? Aggressively. I like it. I like the pack job. You did a good job. Double packaged, extra secure. Oh, one thing we're missing though. A little PSA sleeve. Check that out. Once again, this is the range I'm shopping for. We're talking about checking boxes. Topps Chrome. Boom. On-card auto. Boom. Numbered. Yes. Rookie. Yes. Gorgeous. I mean, what else do you want? You may say a first auto or something lower numbered. How about a gold? This is the range I'm shopping for. And all of these cards, like, that was like $50. And then these two are right in the 100 range, 100 to 125, I think. I can't remember exactly what I paid, but it was right around there. So that's really cool. I appreciate that. Padding the Riley PC. I've got multiple autos of his, and I've got a bunch of firsts. I'll have to show off the firsts sometime because I got a little mini rainbow. What do we have here? This is from Jeremy. I'm not sure what this is, so got a little note here. My two boys and I love watching your videos, especially enjoy your enthusiastic personality but natural reaction when pulling hits. We also appreciate your general support for the hobby and educating collectors. It's nice to pull big hits, but that's not all there is to the hobby. Thank you. I was lucky to come across a couple of your big league cards and really appreciate it if you sign them. Each one is labeled with a short inscription to each kid. Hope this is okay. Absolutely. As a thank you, enclosed are a few cards we thought you'd like. I included a couple packs of Japan Edition 2021 Topps Chrome from the local store here in Japan. Fortunately, collecting here is a bit tough, and these are all we could find. Best of luck, and thank you for everything you do in the hobby. Thanks, Jeremy. Yeah, I'll absolutely sign you some stuff. Let's check out what we got. Is this, okay, there's the return. Glad you could find a couple of those big league influencer cards. And yeah, scoop up some of that Topps Japan if you can find it, man. Especially 2022. I still haven't been able to find it around here. Okay, here's the Stryker Breaks cards. Here's a couple of packs. Sending them back in that. I'll sign them here on air for you too. Let's see what's inside here. First time opening. Oh, and look who's on the back. That's the guy we want. Garrett Cooper rookie. Braxton Garrett rookie. Marquez, lots of rookies. Scherzer. Cunha and... oh, yes. Japan comes to Major League Baseball. We're going to sleeve him up. That looks like a nice card. I'm going to top load that too. Put him up on the stage. I don't have that card. So that's a cool one. What else do you got in here? Oh, a couple more cool cards. Bowman Sterling Julio rookie. I don't have that one either. Got a pretty nice Julio collection. And I don't have that. Renowned rookies, Bobby. Another one I don't have. You must know. Reese Olson. We're stacking them up. Definitely stacking up the Olsons, man. Now I've got the X-Fractor. I've got a few others too, but X-Fractor, Pink Parallel, Blaster Box exclusive, Mega Box exclusive, and the 206 Yamamoto. Wow. Yeah, I don't have that either. And a nice Riley X-Fractor. Sweet. Amazing. Appreciate that, man. Very generous of you. And one more pack. Hey. What? I can't believe it. I got to put that one aside. Put them in the K pile. Not that I have a collection or anything. Remember, Pache was like the guy. We're like, hey, yeah, he's something. Bryce and Austin Hayes. That's one of those parallels. Cherry Blossom Parallel. Japan edition. Those look good. Definitely look good. If I ever get a chance, if they make it for 2024, I'm going to try to snag some, but I don't really know. Someone send me a link if you see it posted somewhere. Finally, let me get those cards signed. Another thing I want to show you, I thought it was pretty cute. My daughter makes these things called Dad Bucks. And when she does something good, if she does a chore around the house or gets a good grade or something like that, then I give her Dad Bucks that can be redeemed for something. Yet to be determined. She hasn't collected that many Dad Bucks yet, but she'll get there. Okay, so you want me to personalize it. Gotcha. I thought they were already, but I got you. Okay, to Ben and to Alex. I can do that. We can get them out of there. Gotta be careful. It's an expensive card. Got the gold ink. Let's see. Let's first sign it. Where do we put to Alex? Where should we put it? Right above or like to Alex up here? To Alex. Is that all right? Hopefully you like that. Heading back your way. And to Ben. There you go, guys. Hope you like it. And finally, we've got a package from Jeff. Jeff Becker, sports photographer. I got to be real careful. I don't know. I just want to be really careful with this one. You may notice behind me some Bobby Bobby Witt Jr. Here, let me show you. Over there, we've got some Bobby Witt Jr. photos from Jeff. You can see in the back, there's a Mike Trout. I've got Mookie Betts. You can't quite see him down there. O'Neill Cruz, Corey Seager, Royce Lewis, and there's Adley down there. And I've got a bunch of other photos too. He also did the 3 different jerseys for Adley Rutschman. Here we go. I feel like my blade's getting a little dull. Yeah, she might be getting a little dull. Go through some blades around here. Oh, wow. No way. Look at that. April 29th, 2023. Tagging out Polanco. 1 of 1. Wow, that is so vivid and clear. Amazing. With the mullet coming out of the back. Oh, how sweet is that? Wow. I'm going to be saying wow a lot. Oh my gosh. We got a little stickage on the back. There we go. Oh my gosh. Red ink, Jeff. We got a red ink 101. Torkelson. Look at that. These are so amazing. Every detail. Pine tar on the bat. Clean looking jersey. Wow. Amazing. Ooh. Oh. Lions helmet. Wow, another one. Man, what a good shot. That is spectacular. I mean, it's something that simple, you know, it's just a helmet. No, there's something special about it, and he knows it, and I know it. Everybody who sees it knows it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Dated and signed 101. Oh, Dan. Motivating. So what's he saying? Something about grit, probably. Oh, that is so cool. Oh man, my friends are going to be so jealous. And Stroud. Wow. Look at that. Wow. I'm speechless. Wow. Okay, I can't wait to get these up on the wall. I got to get some more frames, and I don't have a spot on the wall. I've decided what I'm going to do. So I'm finishing the barn right now, my like man cave barn where we play poker and, you know, I work out. I've got a TV out there. It's just like a little mini man cave. Not mini, it's pretty good sized. But I'm working on insulating it, and then I'm going to get some kind of heating and cooling unit out there so that we can enjoy it throughout more of the year. And I'm going to have a sports wall. I'm probably going to take a couple of jerseys out there, some of my memorabilia, some of my cards, get a case maybe for some cards, posters, and some works like this that will be featured in the man cave. Absolutely spectacular, Jeff. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching, everybody.